There are movies that you love because they're perfect. And there are movies you love because they're insane. For me, Face Off is both. Hello there. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or, you know. So, Face Off. This is a film that captivated me so much when I saw it for the first time. I was 10 years old. This was just the best sort of film that I could have possibly seen at the time. And I was lucky to see it in the cinema about a week ago. I went with my cousin that had never seen the film, and getting his perspective of things was interesting. He was putting it in the same ballpark as such films as Eraser, The Jackal, and films from that time. For me, it's just much more than that. Two men swapping faces, explosions that look like ballet, and Nicolas Cage making every facial expression known to mankind. What more could you ask for? It's 1997. Hollywood action movies are at their most unhinged. Testosterone-fueled spectacles with more explosions than plot. And in walks John Woo with something crazy manic, like an art project disguised as this over-the-top action film. It's beautiful, it's crazy, it's just wow. Even when I was driving to the cinema, I was starting to hum the beginning of the song, like down, no, no, no. Like the music was beginning and the titles. My heart was just beating. I was like, wow, this is happening. I'm seeing this film for the first time in cinema. But what is it that truly makes Face Off great? John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, two actors who were born to outact each other. Well, the music really elevates the movie. Such a great score by John Powell. The premise sounds like a rejected Black Mirror episode. An FBI agent and a terrorist literally swap faces using advanced surgery. And then chaos ensues. On paper, it's ridiculous. In execution, it's kind of brilliant. Because at its heart, Face Off isn't about technology. It's about identity. About how much of you is really your face, your voice, your mannerisms. It's an identity crisis wrapped in a blockbuster. And John Woo, he just directs the heck out of everything. Redefined what action could look like. Stylized violence, slow motion, dual pistols, and doves. Always doves. Back in the days, I was always crying out every month to watch this film, to rent it from the video store. My mom wasn't really happy with that. She didn't really approve of this film. So this is what she had to say about that. You were always a massive fan of me watching this film as a kid, right?
No, I have to say, I liked how enthusiastic you were in watching film in general. I was okay with you, even though there was some fighting and something going on, and I thought this one is probably okay. I mean, it's John Travolta, and what's his name? Nick Cage. But I feel like I failed my responsibility of guarding. You know, I never was over controlative, but maybe I was too young to see this movie, but maybe because he was 10, that's why he likes it, you know?
Mm-hmm. So basically, to put things in perspective, this is one of your absolutely favorite films.
Yeah. I mean, how do you describe a B-movie better, you know?
His face off.
The action scene where Sean Archer as Nicolas Cage is in the house of Nick Cassavetes. What's his character called again?
Dietrich.
Everything goes manic. There's a big action scene, and they put headphones on Adam, and he's listening to Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and we hear Somewhere Over the Rainbow over this manic action fight scenes in slow motion. It's beautiful. It's chaotic. It's madness. It's just amazing. Then of course there's the scene where Sean Archer realizes that everything has gone bonkers. This really is sort of the beginning of the film. Well, beginning again, that is, because the film starts. It's like we're starting in the beginning of the end. The demise of the bad guy. The victory. But then it all starts all over again. This scene here, for example, is greatly directed. The atmosphere, the way John Travolta is walking around the room like some robot, calculating and checking if anyone is noticing what's going on in the room before he makes his move. There's a moment in Face Off when the madness stops being funny, when all the sci-fi absurdity, the face swapping, the chaos falls away, and what's left is Nicolas Cage, not the meme, not the exaggeration, the actor, standing before his wife, trapped in another man's skin, begging her to believe him. It's one of the strangest emotional setups ever written, and Cage plays it with total conviction. No irony, no distance. He dives through the insanity and finds something heartbreakingly human. You can see the fear, the confusion, the agony of being unseen by the person who knows him best. He's pleading not to be recognized by face, but by soul. This is no doubt the best acting scene in the whole film. This scene isn't just good, it's the heart of Face Off. Because for a few minutes, the madness makes sense. For a few minutes, you actually believe it. Now let's talk about the ending, as I haven't spoiled enough. It's very different than other action films. Probably one of the most beautiful endings in an action film ever. The way the music builds up, the slow motion, the redemption of it, the happiness of it. When they hug and the highlight comes in the music. This yet again puts things in perspective, that this isn't just your ordinary action film. And then at the very end he makes a request to his daughter and wife. Brings out Adam, the son of his arch enemy. This is just a beautiful full circle moment.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been me talking about Face Off, how much I love this madness. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And remember to keep your face on.